Straight out of the left coast of the coast in the east. Started off on the quest to find his favorite drink. We talk sports, comics, silver screen. Don't forget about the music, cause we loving the beats. A slice of life for the whole damn pie. We got it all. We know you feeling the vibe. From old Gen X to young Gen Z. Either way, we gon' drink. It's Son and Pops.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Son and Popsculture. I'm Son.
And I'm Pops.
And this is episode 139.
139. Bon Kai. That's all I got.
Nice. Little anime reference for those who don't know.
Bon Kai.
I like that one. But if you're new here, do you want to tell the people who we are, what we do?
What we do here at Son and Pops Culture is give you our take on movies, music, video games, literature, sports, anime, and a little slice of life. Sometimes you get the whole pie. East and West, young and old, X and Z, Son and Pops. Where can the people find us at, buddy?
You can check us out on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Son and Pops Culture. There we have the full visual episodes up on YouTube. We do highlights of the show and other fun stuff like trivia up on our Instagram. But if you ever want us to talk about certain something or you just want to chat, hit us up because we love hearing from you listeners.
True indeed. We love our listeners' feedback. And to be honest, we wouldn't be here without you. So feel free to reach out.
Please do.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to start where we always start?
Yes, with this week's drink.
Yeah. That's you.
That's right. You want to give it a go?
Go
ahead, bud.
Yeah. So what started as a 21-year-old's quest to find his favorite drink has turned into us drinking whatever we want, because either way,
we gonna drink.
So what do you have today, buddy?
Oh my goodness. What I have for the people today is pretty basic. It's a big old cup of water.
What?
With a double shot
of
apple cider vinegar. Working on that gut health, people.
I mean, good for you, but I can't.
It doesn't bother me. It
tastes
bothering.
Does it smell? That's why I don't like vinegar.
I guess so. I mean, it smells like apples, cider, and vinegar. But it's extremely diluted. So yeah. It's like I used to just do a shot and then wash it down with a glass of water, but you're not gonna know what I mean because it's bad for my teeth, I guess. So I
yeah.
But I don't mind it. It's all about that gut health.
The straw is also better for your teeth because it's not directly hitting your teeth.
You've been telling me that since you were like 12. I believe you.
Really?
I just you told me that. Yeah, you told me that. That's a long time ago. Yeah. You told me you drank tap water because of the fluoride. I remember that. I was like, okay,
I do remember that.
Yeah, I was like, okay, good for you. But so anyways, so what do you have, buddy?
Today I have a Kona Big Wave.
Shocker.
Liquid Aloha, as the slogan goes.
Wow. Okay. And Yosemite Cricket.
Yes.
Son of Pops. Yeah.
I almost did drink water too, but
yeah,
I didn't.
Needed a brewski.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, cheers, bud, because I'm thirsty as hell.
Cheers.
How is it?
Oh, it's good. It's a lager, so it's not like heavy or anything. Bitter is the word. It's not bitter.
Not bitter. That's good. That's real good. I told you I tried that Straub when we went to visit your grandmother, and I guess Straub's claim to fame is there's no sugar in it, and I guess all the sugar gets eaten up by the yeast in the fermentation process, and it doesn't have any preservatives, and it's a lager, and it was pretty good actually.
I never heard of them.
I don't. Yeah, ST or AUB. No, we're not sponsored by them. But it was really good. And I guess they make an amber too. That's supposed to be even better.
Yeah.
And, actually, no. I had both. I had the regular and the amber. They both were good.
I never heard of them.
Yeah. But it's just so I brought a couple home, but I'll eventually get to drink them. But yeah. So, bud, I guess we'll get into that world famous poll.
Yeah, because every week I ask the listeners on our Instagram a question and I share the results the following episode. So, Leo DiCaprio just starred in a movie that's open this weekend, One Battle After Another, which we'll be reviewing later this episode. We both
Miracle of
saw
all
it.
miracles. Miracle of all miracles.
So, yeah, stay tuned to hear that review. But because, he's in this movie, he's a big name. This week's question was, what's the best Leonardo DiCaprio performance? So the options were Titanic, The Departed, The Revenant, and Wolf of Wall Street. It's hard. It was hard to choose four. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was.
You could easily, pick any four from his filmography, pretty much, and put him on that list, and have the fans vote. But I try to pick like his most popular stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, coming in last place with 12% of the votes is Titanic.
That's fair. Titanic.
Yeah. I thought it would get a little more just because of the popularity of that movie.
Well, I feel like that might speak to our fan base. And they have an understanding of being popular doesn't mean it's good. So,
True. But he's not bad at it, but just compared to everything else he's done.
Yeah.
And then third place, 18%, The Revenant. The role he finally got the Oscar win. So that's just funny. And then second place, 29%, The Departed.
Dang.
Which I think you voted for, right?
I voted for The Departed, yeah.
Yeah, he was good.
Too many rat bastards. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then 41%, almost half the votes, The Wolf of Wall Street.
The Wolf. I've never seen it. I still haven't seen it. I've seen clips. I've still never seen it.
He's great. Yeah, it's a good movie. Some people miss the message, but it is a good movie.
Right. Yeah. Imagine that.
Yeah. He's good in it. I voted for that. I think he's
How
great
old were you when I came home and you were like,
I was 14, and I definitely watched. I didn't get everything. I was just like, whoa, this movie's intense.
Yeah.
But
people would say, you let him watch that? I said it was like research for him. It's like he studies film.
I was watching it like, oh my god, I gotta work on Wall Street. I gotta live this life. Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, I do need to watch. I've seen so many clips from it, but I've never watched it.
Oh yeah, it's long though, but it's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, I picked The Departed because I was like, The Revenant's the one that got me the Oscar, and it just seemed like
that's why I put it on there. Good movie.
I mean, he is excellent. He is.
He is.
Yeah, I mean, the movie's intense. But I really did enjoy The Departed. Like, I saw it, then I bought it, and I gifted it to somebody. Like, I was like, yeah, this is a good movie.
It's great.
It's a good mom movie.
Yeah, I almost put What's Eating Gilbert Grape on there, like his breakout movie.
Yeah, he got nominated for that too.
Yeah, that was his first nomination. I almost put what was the one? There's so many you could put on there.
Yeah.
Maybe I almost put Django Unchained on there.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I want to mention that movie when we talk about One Battle After Another.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, great actor.
Yeah.
Great
true
filmography.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm.
So you want to get into the news now? You have a lot. Good bit of news before some reviews. You want to start with the trailers, or what do you want to start with?
Yeah, I think we'll start with some trailers. We both watched the Mandalorian trailer.
Yeah, Mandalorian and Grogu. Gotta be specific. The movie coming out next May.
Yeah.
The first Star Wars movie since Rise of Skywalker in 2019.
They said they were taking a break. Yeah. And this one looks like a TV movie.
Yeah, you want to share your thoughts? Because this, like you said, it just looks like an extended episode.
Yeah, like I was like, when they announced that there was going to be a movie, my first thought was about what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then I mean, that show really ended with him on a porch in like a rocking chair or some shit. Remember?
I don't even remember season 3. It was so bad.
They were like homesteading or I don't know. But
yeah, it was so bad.
I just and when I watched it, the vibe I got, it didn't feel very cinematic to me. You know? But
the effects are great. The shot with the walkers falling off the cliff.
That was a good shot.
I was like,
That was a good shot.
whoa, like these effects are
Yeah.
crazy, but
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like a movie.
I
It
wonder
feels like
if
they're just
they're
doing big moments or cool
right,
moments.
right. Like, are they trying to set up like a 3-part story? Like, we're gonna get 3 of these, or
You
is
can't
this,
do that.
or is this
They don't
going to
have
be
enough
that
material. They do not have enough
if it
material
makes
for
money,
season 3.
if it makes money, we're going to get at least 2 more. You
Mhm.
know that.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, people forget this show set before the most recent trilogy, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So where the hell Grogu at? That's all I'm saying. Like, the story of this little baby Yoda, Grogu, has to be told. You know.
I don't know what the direction they're doing, because
I don't know.
I mean, we both talked like show should have ended after season 2. Like,
Yeah,
Mandalorian's whole purpose was to get Grogu to the Jedi people.
Yeah.
Guess what? Luke picks him up at the end of season 2.
Yeah.
Just for and Boba Fett, not even the Mandalorian show, for the Mandalorian to pick up Grogu from Luke and take him on back. What?
He's homesick. Like Luke, you got a baby Yoda. You know you ain't going
to. That wasn't Luke. That wasn't Luke letting him go. That was I don't even know. I forget what the reasoning was. I think he was
Grogu
just like,
didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It just,
yeah, you're right. Luke would definitely be like,
look, man,
you generational talent.
Yeah. Like, you can't coach 6'8". Like, he's like, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
It did just feel soulless, though. I'm gonna predict this. It's gonna be the lowest grossing Star Wars movie
ever. I don't know. Ever?
Yes. I mean, for a couple of different factors. The main one, actually not the main one, but it's called Mandalorian Grogu. Imagine like a regular audience, like that doesn't keep up with Star Wars and stuff. They're like, what is Mandalorian and Grogu? What are those words?
That's so true.
You know what I'm saying? And then, I mean, Kevin Feige talked about like how Marvel shows hindered the performance of like the movies doing well.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the same situation. Like, what if you don't watch all the Star Wars shows?
Right.
You'll be like, well, I'm not gonna see this movie. I have no idea what's happening.
I mean, you could be right, but I felt like season 1 Grogu was a big deal. Like, he branched out into like, the Zygus people.
The idea, like the symbolism of you see Grogu, everyone's still like,
well, he didn't have a name.
Baby Yoda.
Then he was
people
Baby
still
Yoda.
call him Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Like regular people. So it's like, is that enough weight to get regular people to go see Mandalorian and Grogu?
Just like, let's cut the check.
Just cut the check for me to say 5 lines. Yeah, it's not even him. It's not even him in the costume.
It's true. It's so crazy.
I love him.
So crazy. How do you get cast in something where you're in a mask? You really don't have to be there. I wish. That's like better
for
than
the one
scene
scene where he has to take off his helmet.
That's what they wanted to be. That makes no sense. You know what? Never mind. One day,
it's just a waste of money.
I'm gonna like
now you have to pay him. I love Pedro Pascal, but now you have to pay him a whole bunch of money because like he's a big deal now. Probably when they casted him, it was like,
he's critically acclaimed, but now he's a big deal.
Yeah.
I seriously, if I was like an executive for a studio, I'd be like, whose idea was this? And they'd be like, well, what do you mean? I'd be like, you paid a guy to not be there.
Yeah.
but he's the guy just to take off his helmet for 10 minutes every season.
Yeah.
And say 6 lines.
And which is weird they did that because they didn't do that with like Boba Fett or Jango Fett.
That guy was, he was the guy.
I meant Jango Fett, and like all the clones.
Yeah, it makes no sense, but it could have been anybody. It wouldn't have mattered. Like it could have got a voice actor. It's crazy. I don't understand it. But I don't make those decisions. So
me neither. But that's just my prediction. I'm just like trying to think of just the general audience.
Yeah.
Well, seeing that poster and they're like,
It just it's weird, like with the Star Wars stuff, because you didn't watch Skeleton Crew.
No.
And I liked it.
I watched actually half of it. I forgot.
But it had like a Goonies vibe to it. It was definitely aimed more for a younger audience. So I'm wondering if that's what they're trying to do with Grogu and with Mandalorian and Grogu. Because the old head Star Wars fans, they're probably not going to jump on this. Because what Mandalorian started off as and what it ended up becoming is not the same thing. So I don't know. I hope it does well. I always hope Star Wars does well. But they need to just make some good Star Wars,
I
so we
don't.
won't have to worry about it doing well. They would just
That's-
make some good Star Wars. We'd be like, okay,
Oh, they
gonna
need
be
to
all right.
just take a break completely. Like, yeah, they took a break
did.
from movies. No, all the
Well, yeah, from
shows we
movies,
got.
the shows, yeah.
We got a
You're
break
right.
from movies, but the shows, there's like 2
Yeah.
shows every year. And half of them aren't good.
Right. Yeah, once I started skipping
Like,
them,
Star Wars became a show, like, franchise.
which is so crazy because George Lucas spent how many years not making a Star Wars show because he couldn't make it to the quality that he wanted to make it.
Yeah.
And now they just make 2 a year. And it's like, well, sorry. No. Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll
Good
see.
luck.
It's coming out next May, so
Yeah.
tough year. Next year's gonna be a tough year. Another trailer. You saw the Pluribus trailer?
Yeah, the Pluribus trailer, I guess it should be called a teaser.
Okay. What is
the Pluribus?
this?
Pluribus. What is this Pluribus? I'm
What
looking
is
up the
this
synopsis.
word?
Right. Yeah. What? Pluribus follows the most miserable person on earth and the one who must save the world from happiness. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
looking at
the
the
premise.
poster now. It's like a smiling face and one of those
Petri dishes?
Yeah, yes, pastry dishes, yeah.
But it stars,
What the heck?
it's brought to us by Vince Gilligan, the creator of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. So, we're here for it. And it stars Rhea Seehorn, who played, what was her name, bud? Kim Wexler.
Yes.
On Better Call Saul. I think one of
She's
the
great.
most unrecognized actors of the last decade. She deserved so much more recognition than she got for that show.
Yeah.
She was amazing. She was amazing as Kim.
So
I'm really going to watch it for those 2 reasons, because of who's making it and the fact that she's in it. Because the teaser was her outside of a hotel. I forget what it was called. And they had a big billboard and it said welcome, and it was her character's name. I forget what, but it was like, it was weird. It's like almost like surreal. You know what I mean?
Sounds like Apple TV. Yeah,
so
I'm gonna check it out, the teaser, because I didn't get to watch it.
Yeah, it's short. It's like, I don't even know if it's 30 seconds. It's super short. But I guess they might have released one a few months ago that's even weirder. Like it's her like eating an apple or something, or licking a donut.
It comes out in November. Wow.
Yeah, so first time hearing of it. so I'm gonna check 7th. That out though. It's going to be quality TV. I digress. Although I haven't seen this trailer, there's a new show coming to FX called The Lowdown. Okay. And the reason I'm excited for this show is because it's brought to us by some of the creators of Reservation Dogs. Yeah. Which we were.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
No, go ahead, bud. Go ahead.
I've been seeing this commercial, and I've been seeing posters of this. Just like
for what? The Lowdown?
Yeah. I didn't know it's from Reservation Dogs. It's with Ethan Hawke, right?
Yeah, it's with Ethan Hawke. Yeah.
It actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, well, it's, a determined bookstore owner in Tulsa moonlights as an investigative journalist digging into local corruption. When his reporting uncovers sinister connections, he must protect both his family and the truth. And in the first episode, my girl, Willie Jack, shows up.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. So first episode's out.
Well, that's what ties. Yesterday?
September 23rd, it came out.
Oh, I need to check it out because Willie Jack's in it, and she it's set in the same universe as Reservation Dogs, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, so and I like
Ethan Hawke's good. Yeah, he's good.
Hey, speaking of Ethan Hawke, so when I went to see One Battle After Another, there was a trailer for that Black Phone movie.
Oh yeah, Black Phone 2.
Hey, I was terrified. I was like
creepy.
And they said that was Ethan Hawke. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, he does good. Wow. He was good in the first one. He does really good being that creepy guy. It seems like a different direction they're taking it than the first one. So it's I'm not gonna go see it probably just because of time, but I'm glad I saw the first one and I was like, how are they gonna make a second one? You know, because they the kid kills Ethan Hawke and he escapes.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
So I was like, how are they going to make a second one? But it looks like they're doing like an interesting premise, like a Nightmare on Elm Street type thing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and that's the
Ethan
kid
Hawke's
from
good.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, he's good. He's up and coming. He's good. I'm excited.
I didn't know what it was. The trailer started, and I was like, "What is this?" Then I was like, "I'm scared now."
It's creepy.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely looks creepier than the first one.
Yeah. So Ethan Hawke of Moonlight fame. Remember he was a bad guy in Moon Knight?
Oh, he was. He was good in it though.
He was good, but he probably was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Why am I in the bad Marvel stuff?" Like a lot of times, people who jumped on, like, I think we talked about sort of like Robert Redford. Like there was a point where people were jumping on Marvel projects, and they were
signing
like
everybody.
I mean, and so I don't know when exactly it started, but imagine like these credible actors who are now like, what the fuck? Like they're like Robert Redford. He was in, Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
He's like, what's the name? It was in Captain America.
And I get killed off.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, I haven't been Moon Knight. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But he was in that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He was the main villain. Another trailer dropped. You said you caught the tail end of it.
Yeah, of The Bride.
Yes, indeed. The Bride, starring Christian Bale. It's a modern take on the second half of the Frankenstein novel, basically, right? Like, because it's about the bride.
Yeah.
It's about the bride.
The bride's not in the novel, though.
Well, that's true, huh? Yeah.
That's what, yeah.
Well, yeah, they try to make her. They do make her at the end.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
Oh.
he after he breaks her neck. After the monster breaks her neck, they end up bringing her back because he wants a wife, and it's a whole thing. Yeah, but then I think she kills herself when she sees herself. I can't remember. So yeah, please, everybody out there, like that's not what happened.
I don't remember that in the book. It's been like 10 years.
Yeah, because Victor's his wife. He kills his wife. Victor.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
well, this movie is in 1930s Chicago. Frankenstein asked Dr. Euphronius to help create a companion to give life to a murdered woman as the bride, sparking romance, police interest, and radical social change. It's written and directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal. Did not know that till just now.
Yeah, Maggie Gyllenhaal. Yeah, her name's in the trailer.
Stars Christian Bale as Frankenstein's monster and Jessie Buckley as the bride.
She's like, remember when you asked me to come back to replace Katie Holmes?
No, yeah.
Or no, Katie Holmes replaced her.
No, she replaced Katie Holmes in The Dark Knight.
She's like, you owe me a favor, Christian. He was like, all right.
Yeah, they haven't worked together. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw the tail end of this trailer right before the movie, but what caught my attention is when the bride asked him, like, what's her name?
What's her name?
Like, she can't remember. And I was like, oh, this movie's going to be different.
Yeah.
That caught my attention. I was like, maybe I'll check it out. But it comes out in March. It's such a weird time.
Wow.
Such a weird time for what?
It should come out like now.
Yeah. It seems
so.
It's gonna be
well,
different.
I mean, I thought it was. Go ahead.
It just seemed like it was gonna be different. So I was like, why is this? It's probably coming out in March because Frankenstein. The Netflix movie's coming out in November.
Yeah, like I'm like, there's already a true Frankenstein adaptation coming out, and it's from big names. So,
yeah.
So I was like, huh, but they probably were supposed to, and it got pushed. They were like, yeah, we need to push this.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Yeah. So, which it's not the first time you've had similar movies coming out around the same time. So, so like every couple of years you'll have that. But, yep. The last trailer I have is the Dances with Aliens Fire and Ash trailer.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, that's Avatar 3.
Fire and Ash.
Fire and Ash. I just like to call it Dances with Aliens because that's what it is. But
yeah.
But I'll say this: saw the trailer, made me want to see it. Immediately thought this looks better than the second one, and I haven't even seen the second one. So
I mean, you have to see these movies in theaters. They're just
well, that's what I told
immersive.
your mom. I was like, your brother, I was like, Julia saw this in the movies, and he said it was really good. The second one. She's like, we need to watch it. I'm like, we do. I'm like, we do. I said, because I actually want to see the third one. I was like, I want to see this one. So,
yeah, that would be fun. Those movies are literally just fun. Like, I mean, you can't think too much into them.
And I said, hey, James Cameron, I said, that guy only makes $1 billion movies. They cost $1 billion and they make $1 billion.
High risk, high reward with him. Definitely. Yep. I didn't watch that trailer. I might just hold off because I know I'm gonna see it. So
yeah, it looked really good. I ain't gonna lie. Like it looked, because when I saw the trailer for the last one, I'm not gonna lie, but I think I told you I thought I was watching a video game trailer, and I kept like looking for it. I did. I was like, this can't be the trailer. I feel like I'm watching a video game. It's like my eyes were like,
what? The effects are so good.
I'm telling you, that's how I felt. Like the first couple times I like, this can't be the actual movie.
The effects are too good. They're real.
You know, this trailer didn't bother my eyes. I didn't get that, Valley of the Dolls thing going on. I was like, okay, this looks really good. So then I had to watch, To Rock Mark 2 Calls to Them. I had to watch that scene from the first one when he calls all the clans together, because it still gets me hyped. And I said, man, these effects still hold up. And your mom was like, dude.
They hold up decently well.
I mean, good enough for me.
If you're looking at the trailer, the third one, you're like, this looks like a video game, and you don't think that
no,
the first
I said
one?
the second one. The second one was the one that bothered me. The third one, I really liked.
The second one's amazing. The second one looks,
but
there's really stuff that looks real.
I'm telling you, it's how I felt. I felt like, I don't know, it was kind of uncanny for me when I was watching it.
Watch the second one.
Uncanny Valley. That's what it is.
Must be your TV.
That is a thing in this house.
We have like motion blur on or something.
We'll have the wrong settings on our TV in a minute. You know that. So yeah. But yeah, so that's coming. That's coming soon. It's coming in December, people. So get ready.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Make sure you give to the cause. Daddy got to make $1 billion to break even. so Big Daddy James.
Yeah, just be grateful. It's 3 years after the second one. So
yeah, he probably doesn't have to make $1 billion for this. He probably make like 500 million. So he's probably good. That guy's made 3 movies in your lifetime. No, not even in your lifetime.
In 25 years. Yeah,
he's made 3 movies, and they've made a total of what, $6 billion, something crazy, $5 billion.
All original. Well,
yeah. I mean, Titanic's.
No, I meant like Avatar 2 is a sequel, but still.
Yeah, but he just makes billions. Well, plus he had that documentary, but we don't count that. That dude would just sign up and make another Terminator just to save the franchise. Actually, like, direct it. Just cause, man. They just keep making
so much money.
It would. They just be like James Cameron.
Yeah.
The trailer would be James Cameron made this.
No, it would just have to. It would start with like just some, the music, whatever the music in the movie, and then directed by James Cameron. And then it shows Arnold. The next shot's Arnold.
Arnold,
like,
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Terminator.
And it'd be young Arnold. And they'd be like, is that de-aging technology? He'd be like, no.
No, we cloned Arnold.
50 million of the budget went to cloning Arnold. He's like, actually, that's what I've been doing the last 25 years is cloning Arnold so we can make the sequel.
Yeah, started from like an egg, and we've been raising him for the last
I know. He's like
20 years.
Yeah, we wanted to get at least 4 more of these. We have 4 scripts written. There's going to be 4 more of these. We just needed a young Arnold. Arnold was like, yeah, I signed off of this in 1992. That'd be so wrong.
They didn't think it was possible. Yeah.
Hollywood would have some loophole. We're like, yeah, because of its entertainment entity, he's allowed to. He's all messed up. People would be like, oh, okay. Is the movie cool?
And then they start doing that. Everyone would start doing that. Everyone would go on strike again to redo the contracts.
To stop the cloning. Like, what is happening right now?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Clone of Arnold. I mean, you've seen this
Meanwhile,
one son.
The clone of Arnold starts to want to do his own stuff after the Terminators.
I don't want to just be known as a Terminator. Well, that's what you were made for.
I want to be an actor. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a soul. Like, do you? Do you though? Oh, yeah, I want to be an actor. Look at The Rock. Yeah. But I was actually a failed clone. What? Nothing. Nothing. Oh my. Okay.
Another trailer. This isn't a movie or show, but a video game. Uh,
Yeah, boy.
Insomniac Games, the people that made, the most recent Spider-Man games, people love them. Some of the best games ever. They finally dropped the trailer for Wolverine. They dropped the
Years.
teaser 4 years ago.
Yes.
Feels like forever ago, but they finally dropped the trailer and gave a release date, fall 2026.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on the game?
I mean, I'm glad you mentioned that it's been that long since they.
Yeah, I had to go back and look.
Yeah, because I was like, this has been a long time coming.
Mm-hmm. I guess they kept getting like hacked and like people kept leaking stuff from it, and soon people were like, "This game's never gonna come out because like everybody knows everything about it."
Yeah, you're ruining it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looked great. It looked great. Like, I don't game a lot, so when I see some of these games, I'm like, Jesus, this gameplay looks amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah. And it's a Wolverine game. And for those of you who don't know, Wolverine's main thing is he has these really sharp, unbreakable claws that'll cut you up. And it's so crazy that in most of the movie, he's only ever cut like 4 people.
Yeah.
So except for a little.
No, that shows that.
Yeah, this game will show Wolverine snickety snacking and slicing and dicing. Because man. Yeah. So
it'll be fun.
It's going to be violent. It'll be fun. It looks like it's going to kind of be a masher. Not a masher, but yeah, I guess masher.
It's going to be like Spider-Man gameplay.
You think?
Different combos. Yeah, it looks the fighting style would just look like that.
Okay. You would know better than me.
I never played Spider-Man, but I can see watching it. Like
I watched your cousin Porter play Spider-Man for 8 hours one time. And yeah, there are a lot of cool combinations. So I'll say that.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah, remember like Arkham. Yeah.
I'm just impressed. I'm not impressed. I'm happy that they committed to the rated M video game because.
Yeah, it's Wolverine.
Yeah, kind of have to.
Yeah,
that is bold of them to do.
It'll sell.
Oh,
the same people who took their kids to see Deadpool and were shocked at the language and the violence will be the same people who buy the Wolverine game and be like, "What do you mean? We just cut people's heads off."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, to see that big M on there, that wasn't for, I don't know, massive. It was like, yeah, so we'll see. I mean, yeah, I'm in the market for a system right now, so once I decide what I'm getting.
PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Can't play this game if you don't have a PlayStation 5.
I can play it when the new Xbox drops and they have their agreement with Steam, then I can play everything, I thought. Yeah,
when
that's a whole other
happening.
I had to talk to my main man. No, our number one fan, Anthony Conrad. He has all the details about that. I don't know enough about it, but he told me some things that have me leaning towards Xbox. But that's just me.
So you have to play it on Steam? You don't even play enough Steam games to make it worth it.
I don't play any of it right now because I only play 2 games at a time. So I'm waiting for the get a new system. I'm gonna probably get Borderlands and I'll want to play this Wolverine game. But anyways, Anthony said that Xbox has some agreement with Steam now. So you'll basically be able to play everything, across whatever. I guess. So won't be anything exclusive anymore. Is what he's saying.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking like how that works with Steam and stuff and like how it will run on the system.
I don't know. Because I guess PlayStation had the same opportunity and they said no to the deal. And Xbox said yes. And so now it's like exclusive to them. So we'll see. But don't quote me. If you're listening out there, Dado, hit us up. Let us know how much of that I messed up.
You have other news?
Other news? Just a couple little tidbits. One thing I found very interesting is that Julia Garner, the artist known as Ruthie from the Ozark and the Silver Surfer from Fantastic Four, has been cast to play Madonna in an upcoming biopic.
Oh yeah, Madonna wanted her, right?
Probably, but because their pictures together, oh my gosh. I never realized
Madonna chose her.
Yeah, she got that Material Girl vibe going. Like 1980s.
Oh yeah, what you say is like
Yeah. And she's gonna commit.
And she's good too.
Yeah, she's good. So I just think it's crazy. Like me and your Aunt Sarah always talk about the fact that Michael Jackson, Madonna, and Prince were all born in the same year, and I think in like this, like within like the same tri-state area or something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But and the talent that just the output, the creative output from the three of them, it's just stupid, you know.
Yeah.
So I would definitely sign in for the Madonna.
It's just so
Madonna
weird because Madonna's like still alive and working.
and
It's
just
interesting when those biopics come out.
Well, and it's like out of the three, who would you have thought would still be around if you look at them in their heyday?
Mm-hmm.
You know, but just goes to show you never can tell. But yeah, so she's been cast, and I think that's good casting. I think that's great casting.
Mm-hmm.
And what's funny, I guess, for role players for Madonna's career, it probably doesn't matter who you cast after that because we can't think of anybody important. You know, she's had multiple famous boyfriends and multiple famous best friends, but she's like the only thing that's endured. You know, like there's a whole list of people that have been Madonna's sidekick, you know, and then she gets tired of them or whatever happens and you never see them again. But
you know better than me. I feel like she's kind of been out of the limelight.
Oh yeah, for most of your life, but from like the 80s to the early 2000s, the late 80s to like the very end of the 90s, I think she was relevant, like super relevant. Then after that, she kind of just was like relevant for being Madonna. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it still is that way.
Yeah, but but she was a thing. She was definitely one of your first big video stars, like MTV stars. You know, there's that whole story about, I think, was it Live Aid? They didn't want her to perform because she was like a, you know, video, whatever, pop, whatever. And not even because she was pop, because she was like video. And I think Dick Clark was the one that stood up for her and said, no, this woman's going to be like huge, you know. And
I thought Live Aid was in the 90s.
Live Aid was in the 80s, but
oh.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury was in Live Aid.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Oh, Live Aid was 85.
Yeah. And I think she came out singing Holiday or something. I can't remember which one it was, but Holiday's a good song. That's the thing. Like, I'll listen to old Madonna and be like, yo, that shit hits.
Yeah, it's like, good. Yeah.
Like,
I didn't realize he died in 91.
Yeah. So, and also, it is official. Rick Moranis will be returning out of retirement for the Spaceball sequel. So I just think that's just cool news, you know.
It is. That's
cool news.
That makes me more excited for that movie.
Yeah.
So, and I think now we're seeing like the turn. I think that with the success of Naked Gun and stuff, and scary movies coming out next summer, and this movie was announced, we're gonna see more spoof. We've had spoof movies, but more like spoof movies that try.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to see more of those, and I'm seeing some of the movies that are coming out, and like even with the movie we just saw, I feel like Hollywood's going back to taking chances on different stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know, they're making more films again. It seems like, and more comedy. I guess it's not just RIP. You know, because we had definitely a run of. Everything was happy.
We'll see, because we'll talk about it later, but it seems like it's mainly coming from Warner Brothers.
Oh, I never thought about it like that.
Huh. Yeah, Sinners, one better after another, F1.
Yeah. Well, you know how these studios are, though. If they hit, they'll all start doing it.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Except Disney.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Like, we brought all this stuff. We gotta use it.
We gotta use it. We can't just do one a year. Like, maybe you should, but
yeah, I hope so though, and I hope so. And we talked about last week, Demon Slayer is like the highest grossing anime movie ever.
Yeah,
and it made like well over 100 million in the U.S. alone. I'm hoping maybe industry heads will look at that and be like, oh, there's a market for this, and you know, maybe they start doing more animation like that.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It's a weird thing with America though in animation. You know, we've talked about it.
Yeah.
they just go, it's a cartoon. And it's just like, oh my gosh. You know, these
Mhm.
movies make, just as you look at how much money these movies make in other countries, that should tell you like it's more than just like Looney Tunes and princesses and fairies. Like there's stories
Yeah.
that are being told, you know. Like we've watched anime, especially stuff you put me onto that's just legit drama. You know, it's
Mhm.
not even, you know, fighting. It's just like drama, you know,
Yeah.
like
Or
heartbreaking stuff.
yeah, or those people who still go and watch like a Pixar movie and cry to it, and then they're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
"Man, those cartoons are just for kids."
Yeah. There's, yeah.
So you're
It's like
just
you were
bawling your eyes
crying.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's like universally recognized the first 10 minutes of Up will break your heart.
Mhm.
Like if you have a heart that can be broken, Up will break your
Yeah.
heart in 10 minutes.
But
Like,
it's just a cartoon.
yeah. Yeah. But yeah, they don't just think it's a cartoon. But no,
Mhm.
it's an art. It's an art form, people. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
There was something I wanted to say, but I kind of forgot. I gotta keep
Oh,
checking.
did you know?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the Randoish podcast. I just thought in honor, I have a did you know question, because they always had a did you know
Mhm.
segment. So, buddy, did you know that for the first time in a decade, no superhero film is in the top 5 highest grossing film of the year?
Mm.
Pretty interesting. For the
Yeah.
first time in 10 years.
Worldwide box office.
Yeah, not
I
one
actually
superhero movie.
did see that. That is nuts. For 10
That's
years.
nuts.
We're
But yeah,
going
I
back
think
to
for that's a hell of a
2015.
run. Yeah.
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 But it's nuts because it's, I mean, we had good movies this year, so good superhero movies this year. So
yeah,
that is nuts.
Yeah.
That is
that's
nuts.
a sign
That's
of
changing times.
changing times.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but then I think like 10 years.
Half of that, 5 of that was COVID.
Yeah, 5 of that was COVID. So actually, it's like their run was 15. To be honest with you, like,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say, like picking up steam to peak to where we are now. But it's crazy to think. Like I remember seeing an old documentary about Planet of the Apes, the originals, and like they made like 6 of those bitches, and then they showed the timeline on how they made it. And it just seemed like, what? That's a long time. But now I'm sitting here like I've been watching superhero movies since like, you know what I mean?
Right. You're right.
Since 2010 or whatever. And I'm like, oh wow, I guess time
But
does
I don't
fly.
know. Time does fly, but I think it would feel different back then just because now you have, for example, like podcasts and all this stuff talking about that genre so often, and we have access to watch the films anytime we want or like see clips of them. But back then it was like those 15 years of Planet of the Apes. It's like, oh, there's another one. It's been 3 years. You're like, oh, it's been so long.
It's been so long. Yeah. It may have aired on TV like one time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In between then. Like, but I think I've told you, like, I remember when they announced the Phantom Menace, you know, and it didn't come out till 99. And so they announced it, whatever, in 96, and they just seemed like, wow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember, but there wasn't a lot of information, you know. The internet was young. There wasn't a lot of information. And now it's like they announce something, and you know everything about it a week later.
Every week, yeah.
You're getting pictures from the set, the cast, everything.
Yeah.
It was all just like, you know, the anticipation is not anticipation anymore. It's just like, you know, but yeah. So yeah, I just thought it was an interesting fact. So
that is interesting. It does show you a change in the market.
Yep. And just wanted to pay a little homage to the Randoish podcast.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out. Did you watch Peacemaker this week?
I did. Episode 6. The title was "Ignorance is Chris."
Is Chris? Yeah. First of all, I just want to say what's up to my man, Dado Anthony Conrad, who texted me before I got to watch it and said, "You were right." That's my dude. And I texted him. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah,
that's funny.
But
yeah, you were right.
I was right. Yeah,
it was a popular theory that turned right. So it's cool.
Yeah, like and it's and even though I was right and a ton of people on the internet were right, it was still like well done.
Yeah,
and Adesanya
and it's
better
saying
run.
something.
Yeah, and it's saying something. It is.
And it's so interesting because this was filmed I think April to August last year.
Yeah, but
so now you're watching, you're like, what? I mean, we'll talk about the movie too, and you're like,
yeah.
How is this?
Yeah.
How is so relevant now?
Yeah, like super relevant.
What?
Yeah. But it was funny because
it was a good episode.
I texted Anthony today and said, straight up though, I was like, my wife, your mama. I was like, that's hardcore. That's your mom right there. How hardcore was looking around like
instantly. As soon as she stepped outside.
Yeah, that's your mother.
Instantly.
Like anywhere we go. Like, babe.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow. Yeah, she was on it. She said, there are no black people. Or she said people of color.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, there ain't.
She clocked it instantly. And I like that. And that, it is saying stuff like, Chris Peacemaker not realizing it. He's like, this is a perfect world.
This perfect world. Yeah. It's just, I'm not going to get all deep into it, but I just had this conversation with someone recently about situations like that, how a lot of people don't ever experience racism, so they're not even aware of it. Like when it's in front of them, they don't realize something's racist because they just aren't ever like around it, or it's like a weirdest thing. But yeah. So when people ask me, they're going to be any brothers there, and they always look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like,
he's like making a point in this episode, like of like privilege and just like you don't realize it, because an example, Peacemaker's position, he doesn't have to think about it, so that's why he went to this world. It was all perfect, and Harcourt was the one to notice it instantly. And I'm curious to see where they go in the next episode.
Well, he said the last three are going to be the three he's most proud of.
I mean, this episode was really good.
It was
really good. It was really funny, and the last 10 minutes got really intense.
Yeah, and Adesanya better run. Or what's her name?
Adebayo.
Yeah, Adesanya's a fighter. She better run. She was like, oh shit. I said, Blackfoot will run. Like she was like, they running that. I'm gone.
Yeah.
Full sprint.
They're like, they started yelling, and one of them, the internet's all talking about. One of them said one got out, so people are like, what is going on?
Oh wow! Because
this is Earth 10. Yeah, if you go back, someone says one got out. So you're like, what are we about to see?
They said it's a black. I said it's a black.
I know.
It's like, ooh. I was like, wow.
Yeah, the episode was crazy.
Yeah.
You think we'll see GI Robot? I know I asked you this earlier, but
I mean, it would make sense. But they'd have to know what they're walking into to go get GI Robot for that.
Yeah,
you know what
true.
I mean?
True. People are thinking GI Robot, or they're also thinking, because we saw Lex Luthor, that was a big surprise this episode. I thought that was really cool. Yeah, huge. That was when he said Bo Vive, I was like, no, they're not gonna do it.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Creature Commandos.
Yeah. I know it was him, but people are thinking it's gonna be Earth 10 or Earth X's. I think it's called Overman, whatever the evil Superman is.
Yeah. Ooh.
So people are thinking we're gonna see, because they confirmed that David Cornsweet was on the set of Peacemaker.
Really?
But we're like, what if we don't see our version of Superman? We're seeing their version of Superman.
Oh, wow. That's
a theory.
I mean, that's not a bad theory. Wow. Damn. Yeah, that'd be a holy shit moment.
Yeah.
I just think it's interesting though, because like when it ended up being Lex, I was like, that's really cool. And then I was like, I honestly thought, I remember when Marvel used to do this stuff. Like, I remember when Captain America was on S.H.I.E.L.D., and Sif would show up on S.H.I.E.L.D. And I was like, I was like, I mean, your playbook's not that different. I was like,
no.
I was just like,
it's not.
I was like, but that's okay. It worked. Of course, Kevin Feige is probably sitting there going, he got our playbook.
It's like
he's probably looking at his team like,
it's like in the Waterboy when the coach steals what's his face's playbook.
You gotta come up with something new or run the same. So but I like the episode. I like the series.
Me too. This episode was my favorite.
I like the interaction between Hardcore and Peacemaker when they were just talking about their feelings. I really like that scene.
That was well acted.
Like John Cena's good. She's good.
Yeah.
John Cena's good. And I liked how they didn't just give us like, okay, I love you, Chris. Like, you know, I liked how they didn't
Yeah,
just
she
like have her.
never said it.
She's like, her saying I love you was like her saying, look, I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? That was her saying
Like, it
how
took
she
her a
feels
lot
about
to
it.
say that, even.
Like, yeah, like I'm bad for you type stuff. Like,
yeah.
So I really like those
I enjoyed
scenes.
that.
And you
I
had
enjoyed,
Vigilante.
but yes, I'm so happy. Like, he was kind of in the forefront, because I feel like this whole season, he
Yeah,
hasn't really had a time to shine.
yeah,
But
yeah.
now this
I agree.
episode he was really good in it.
Him meeting himself.
I know.
And that's all he wanted to do.
Yes,
That's all he wanted to do.
just making up excuses.
Yeah, just
And
I mean,
it was
see if it's a version
funny
of me.
funny leading up to it, because he's like laughing at the dumbest stuff. He's like, this was a chipmunk, like the statue of the squirrel.
Yeah.
This was a chipmunk.
Chipmunk.
So dumb. And he's like,
this was the snake. It was the dragon.
And
here.
I'm like, yeah, he's like laughing at that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's so dumb.
Yeah.
And then he sees his version of himself, and at first you're like, oh, this Adrian's serious.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he immediately breaks. And they're the exact same.
Yeah. They were like, oh, Spider-Man's pew, pew. I was like, are you serious right now?
That was funny. And even before, I know Peacemaker, your best friend. He's like, I hate Peacemaker. Yeah.
I was like,
so
here we go.
Vigilante's not racist.
Yeah.
In every universe.
In every universe, Vigilante's not racist. He's like, yeah, you hate when, what do you say? Someone touching your butt while you're trying to pee.
Oh, no, do you hate when something touches your butt when you have to pee?
Yeah.
And I mean, I thought about it. I was like, oh, he's talking about like pulling his pants all the way down.
Yeah.
And he pulls his pants all the way down when he pees.
That's what that means.
It took me a second. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
like,
you're right.
He's definitely on the spectrum, this character.
Yeah, that's... Hey, it's been a while since I walked into a public bathroom and saw that, but I have seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen adult men do that, and I just like, I have to leave. It's too much. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it is too much.
I laugh when I see little kids do it. I'm like, oh, look at this.
Like, oh, God. He needs guidance.
Yeah, I'm like, who's going to tell this kid he doesn't have to do all that? But, yeah.
But no, that was... that was funny. And even before they went through the portal, and he had like all that money and all the drugs from doing the bus, and he's like, I'm not gonna he's like, I'm not gonna spend his blood money.
Did you ask me for $10 for all that money? And they all started taking it. They were like, yeah, okay. I was like, yeah, that's about right.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah. And it's winding down though. Now, I mean,
I know, 2 episodes left. I also saw another theory, because, Vigilante, when he's walking through his house and the Earth, people are saying Earth X, and he sees his dad, he's like, my dad's not gay. And in this universe, and he's laughing. So people are like, this was a theory. What if Peacemaker and Rick Flag had a relationship in this universe? Because, Peacemaker's doing all these drugs, and his family's always worried about him, and he can't commit to hardcore.
Yeah.
And we see how like Rick Flag's acting around Peacemaker, and it's all weird. And so that was just a theory. And that would kind of explain or kind of give purpose to that scene that we talked about in like episode 2, like the big orgy scene.
The big orgy scene.
Yeah.
Was that you that told me John Cena?
Yeah. John Cena was like, why don't
the Peacemaker
bisexual. He said, let's make him. Yeah.
Which we shall see. I think Peacemaker's going to end up having to kill his brother again.
Oh yeah, and his dad.
And I think that's going to be what he carries over into season 3. Like, because he's not getting a happy ending. He's going to get an ending. It's going to be okay, but he's going to have some baggage. I think he's going to have to end up killing his brother again. I think it's going to really fucking break him.
You're right.
And then the 11th Street kids are going to be his actual family. That's what I think. But yep.
Excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, we'll see. Quick side note: Chief of War ended. The Apple Plus Jason Momoa show, history of the unification of the Hawaiian Islands by King Kamehameha, who Jason Momoa is not playing. It was good. The whole season was good. They've been greenlit for season 2. It's
Oh,
not.
cool.
It's not Shogun. It's not Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's better than Solid. It's not great, but I think it's good and it's worth watching. I mean, when it gets down
Okay.
to the fighting and stuff, jeez.
Yeah,
It's
I
up
didn't
there with all
expect
of
it to
them.
be that brutal.
Yeah, it's brutal. Did you start watching it?
No, I'm
No.
probably not, but you were telling me
But
about it.
yeah, it's brutal. And Jason Momoa wrote the bulk of these episodes.
Really?
He co-wrote the bulk of these episodes.
Interesting.
And he directed. I know he directed the finale.
Wow.
And yeah,
Didn't know he had it in him.
But me neither. But his name's all over the show. He's executive producer, and you can tell it's a labor of love. And
yeah, it's a passion project.
2 months ago, you know how I felt about Jason Momoa. Now I'm like, yeah, if he puts his name on something else, I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch season 2 with this. Like, it was one of those shows where your mama would say, "Hey, we gonna watch her show," and that's how you know you got her. If your mom remembers it came out on Thursday and she's trying to watch it.
Yeah, she's trying to watch it.
It's pretty good. So
yeah.
So people,
That's
if you didn't check out Chief of War, check it out. For real. It's Apple Plus, and it's probably, I think Apple Plus has the third lowest subscription of all these streaming services behind all the big dogs. But all their shows, most of their shows are quality shows. You know what I mean? Like, I've never watched anything on there that was bad. Some of it's pretty highbrow shit, but all of it's good. All of it's good. So
yeah,
no, we're not sponsored by Apple Plus.
No,
but yeah. So I just wanted to say that about Chief of War.
Yeah.
So now I guess we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty.
One battle after another.
One battle after another.
If you didn't know, if you don't know what the movie is, like we said, it's starring Leonardo DiCaprio. It has a big ensemble cast. Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro, Regina Hall, Tiana Taylor, like a whole bunch of people. Directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. This is the premise. When their evil enemy
of Boogie Night fame.
Boogie Night, There Will Be Blood.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, Paul Thomas Anderson. He's well known. Like, he's been around the block. The premise is when their evil enemy resurfaces after 16 years, a group of ex-revolutionaries reunite to rescue one of their own daughter. Pretty vague premise. But that's all you need to know, really. It's like, what can you say about this movie? You want to give your initial thoughts? Movie's a lot.
It's a lot. I wasn't going to go see it. I mean, I was going to say, I wasn't going to see it, but I was supposed to go see something else. We were supposed to go see, what was that movie you saw last week?
The Long Walk.
The Long Walk. And as I was looking at tickets and times, one battle after another popped up, and I went, oh yeah, I saw a trailer for this. Oh, and from the trailers you couldn't tell what it was really about. And I was like, Paul Thomas Anderson, I fuck with him. It could either be Boogie Nights, could be Magnolia, could be Blood, but we'll see.
I had no idea what I was going to
Those are three totally different movies, so I was like, we could get a different version of whatever he's trying to make today. So okie dokes your mom, she said yes, and we went to see it. It's 2 hours and 41 minutes. You got to sit through your 20 minutes of trailers. They were a little bit in the middle where I started to feel it a little bit, but also my bladder was full, so that could have, and I couldn't tell how your mom was feeling about it. I think I told you that. Like, halfway through it, she said, "What the fuck you got me watching?" And I just laughed, but I couldn't tell if she was enjoying it or not. So, when it was over, I was like, "What'd you think?" And she was like, "I liked it." And I said, "Yeah, me too." And she was like, "It was good. It was different, but it was good." And I was like, "Yeah, for sure." And she thought it was like 40 minutes too long. And I said, "No." I said they could have cut a little bit, but I don't think 40 minutes was too long. But they could have cut a little bit, I think.
I disagree.
But,
I disagree. I don't think
a couple
they
scenes
cut
I just felt were a little
anything, and I
hard.
don't think this felt 2 hours and 45 minutes. Like, to me, I thought it was very well paced. Like, yeah, I did have to go to the bathroom, but when it was over, I was like, this was 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Well, look,
it did not feel like that to me. I felt like there was only a handful of scenes in this movie where it slowed down a little not even slow down like, oh, like this is boring. I meant just because compared to everything else, it felt like it was just going nonstop. The tension was high, and that's really impressive to do over 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Well, I was really impressed with the cold open. Was it 40 minutes? The cold open, like it was at least half
I don't
an
even.
hour.
That's the thing. I don't.
I
know
mean,
the
we didn't get the
time
title.
stamps because
We didn't get the title for like it says it was like a half an hour before the title because
yeah,
the movie just started.
I know that, and
And-
I'm saying I can't tell the timestamps because it flowed so well. I don't know where
Yeah.
stuff was. Like I don't know how
Yeah.
long that first act was
Yeah.
because it was just going.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it.
I'm not a big fan of car chases. I think I told you that. I never have been.
Yeah,
So the scene with the cars
chases, yeah.
near the end, I just felt were a little longer than they had to be.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I know they were
That's
building
the scene
tension.
Everyone's talking about.
They were building tension, but my tension was built. I didn't need all that.
That's the scene everyone's talking.
Okay,
that was really like one of
okay.
the best scenes of the movie.
Okay, that scene. Okay, I just felt it was a little longer than it had to be. I did. I just did. I'm not saying it was bad.
You're telling
It was a
me
little
they're going over the hills. They're using there's cameras on it, using the terrain, you know, with the cinematography. And
it was
then
very well
it's
done.
tense already. And then they introduce a third car, and it's even more tense.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen anything like that. With like with the
very
hills and the
well
roller
done.
coaster.
Very well done. Didn't say it wasn't. Just felt it was a little bit longer than it had to be. That's all I said. That's all I said. Okay.
I really don't know where you would
I've eaten
cut
some
anything.
excellent cheeseburgers that were kind of big. Okay. I'm just saying.
I really don't know where you would cut anything in this movie.
But all right. Well, I didn't say I
everything
disliked it.
served a purpose. I'm
gave me
just
a lot to
saying
chew
I
on.
don't know where you.
Well,
like
maybe because I had to pee.
Longer movies.
Yeah.
You would be like, oh, that's a long movie. They have to be that long. But this, I just really didn't feel like it was that long.
Okay. I'm actually not arguing with you. I'm just telling you that's how I
know.
felt.
I'm telling you how I felt.
And I'm just like, yeah, I got what was the tension was built. I got it.
Yeah,
they
besides the pacing,
I felt it. And
okay.
But I just was
besides the pacing, the movie was very well done. We didn't get into anything else. Like directing, cinematography, great ensemble.
Mm-hmm.
This movie's like weirdly relevant. I think that's why you're getting all this praise.
It's topical, very topical.
Yeah.
I actually was like, wow, I can't believe it got to actually come out with the current.
Yeah, it's so weird because
surprised they didn't like delay it for a little bit, but I'm glad they didn't. It lingered too. You know, I definitely thought about it after I watched it. You know what I mean?
Me too.
Leo, that guy's just money, man. He just
is good. He's funny.
I wonder what he's actually like in real life. Because I mean, he's definitely like he's a great actor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
he's good in this. Yeah.
I love the line though when they're making out after the first little thing, and she's like, "You think he likes black girls?" And he's like, "Of course I like black girls. Oh, you think I'm here?" And I was like, he is just like, I'm sick of that Django meme. I'm sick of people asking me about Django.
That's funny.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, because he was, And them making out, actors be tripping me out when I'm like, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, like they do.
I was like, she just licked his face.
Moments.
Like, she like licked. I was like, yeah.
Tension was real.
Yeah, the tension was real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Leo was good. He did his whole character. Like I was thinking about it. His whole character, you know, in a typical movie, a reactive character that doesn't like do anything would not be a good character. Like his character obviously does stuff and goes through stuff, but he is not. He is reacting to everything, or people bail him out. He doesn't.
He's like
take
in like
initiative.
A separate movie.
Yes, but his thing's so compelling. But listen, by the end of it, you're like, what did he do?
No, he literally is in a different movie. He's in a different movie, bud. Like when they're at the apartment building and all that stuff is going on with Benicio del Toro's characters, and he's just trying to charge his phone. Like Leo's just trying to charge his phone the whole time, and all this major shit's happening around him, and I'm like, this guy. Yes. And I don't want to spoil like the movie, but just you're right. He's like a passenger who's just kind of along for this ride. Like,
and usually in a story, people would bash on a character like that, like, oh, he doesn't do anything, like, you know, he's a lame character, but no, it worked. Somehow they made it work. I guess
Well,
the
they said
Benicio del Toro stuff was Benicio del Toro's idea. Like he
really.
was like they were filming the movie, and then like he was
probably was like, I have
busy.
something to
Benicio
do.
was busy filming a Wes Anderson movie, and then he came
Oh.
on set, and he's like, "Okay, let's do this, this, and this," and
Yeah.
they made it, and they had like 2 weeks to get it done,
That's
or
cool.
they get it set up, and they did
That's
it. Like
cool,
the whole
though.
underground stuff.
Yeah,
That was all
yeah.
from Benicio del
Yeah.
Toro,
I liked how
which
they
played
were
a
just,
huge factor.
Yeah. When he said, "Oh, we got some Harriet Tubman stuff going on,"
I know.
Your mom went, "What?" And I was like, "He has an underground railroad set up." I was like, "That's
Mhm.
pretty dope." But they definitely did a lot of showing, not telling. Like, you know,
Yeah.
if you missed them referencing something, it would just pop up later. Like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like yeah, he said that. You just didn't catch it. But I so want to say, I don't remember.
Was it with Benicio del Toro?
Probably, but you know, it'll come back to me. But yeah, I liked his character. I like. Oh, it's the Gen X thing. I read a review, and the guy was talking about like Leo's character is like your typical Gen X guy who at some point, no, he didn't say typical. He was just saying like about my generation. Like we thought we were going to change the world, and now we're sitting on our couches smoking too much weed, and you know, and I'm like, that's so funny. I'm like, because that's literally like Leo's like, it was an extreme version of it. Like he really was trying to save, but it didn't work out. He ended up with a family, and now he just smokes too much weed every day and stresses out his teenage kid. Like, and I was like, oh wow, like ain't that
and he
something?
played it well.
And he did.
Yeah, that is something though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because watching it, I was like, obviously you said it's the extreme of that like person, but I'm like, I think we've all seen a person like this before.
Oh yeah.
You know, like I don't know how to explain it. Like just certain stuff you do. I'm like, this is too realistic how he's acting right now.
Well, when he was at the parent teacher thing,
yes,
and you know, I know people in education, and they've told me that they've had, you know, parents come in and say things like that to them, like, well, you know, he was a slave owner.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, yeah, I'm aware.
Stuff like that.
It is. I just want to make sure you're teaching them the right thing. Okay,
and then as soon as she started talking about the daughter, I was like, oh, he's gonna start crying.
Yeah. And he just, you don't understand. I was like, this is amazing.
I was like, this guy's a mess.
That movie, yeah.
He's not even he's not even the main focus. I mean, we didn't even talk about Sean Penn.
Sean Penn, hey, what I tell you about Sean Penn? Sean Penn made me realize that Rock ain't getting nominated for nothing for that movie. So, because Sean Penn, I don't know,
he'll be in supporting.
Sean Penn, who was that guy? He built that character from the ground up.
Yeah.
The only Sean Penn thing about that guy was his walk. Because as messed up as that guy's walk is, Sean Penn's. I think that's how
Sean does walk like
yeah. He just walks like
happened
that.
To him. Yeah.
Yeah. Like your mom's like, he needs hips.
It worked in the movie though.
Yeah, but that dude was like Popeye meets like, I don't even know. Like
I don't know.
He was when he licked the comb.
But he was like
and combed his hair. Did you see that part?
Yeah.
I was like, what?
He was a man. He was like, as much as it was funny to laugh at him, he was also scary.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
And like
you didn't know what he was gonna do.
Yeah. And yeah, he was good. And he was, I mean, you know who this movie's making fun of. So the demographic. So and it worked. I mean, there's like certain lines, and it was just like the theater I was in was just laughing at certain lines, and that's stuff characters are doing.
We had a few like people who actually laughed like the whole movie.
Same here.
They were laughing like a lot. I was like, wow, like you're funny parts, but they were like laughing at like everything.
But I was laughing at a lot.
It was, I mean, there were funny parts, but I'm talking about like to the point where like, where are they laughing at? Like, I'm like, I got a pretty good sense of humor, but I'm not sure why they're laughing. But it was really good. There were some heartbreaking moments. You know, I don't know the girl who played Leo's daughter.
Chase Infinity is her name.
What else was she in?
This was her first. This was a debut film.
Oh, she killed it. She killed it.
Yeah.
Big, bright.
Without even saying a lot, too. Like, she doesn't have too many lines. Yeah. Like, she had lines, but it's like in that.
I loved how she said, do I look like her? And they said, not on the outside. Or she was like, no. She's like, but on the inside. And I was like, I get that. And she played that actually pretty well, I thought, you know. Because I guess we'll talk about Tiana for a second.
Yeah.
She's having a moment.
Yeah, she is. If you go into this movie, you would think she's the main character for the first 30 minutes.
That was that Les Mis stuff with Anne Hathaway.
I know. They really did do that.
Yeah, you're like, oh, what? Yeah, but when we had her, man, she was a presence.
Yeah.
She was a presence.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. And you feel that presence throughout the rest of the movie.
Yeah. It lingers, like, in all the characters. Like, her absence, what she did. Yeah.
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 She was good.
I mean, I remember the scene when they were sitting by the fire and she was pregnant. And Leo was watching her, and I actually was like, I know what he's thinking right now. And then he said it, and he was like, it's like she doesn't realize she's pregnant. And her friend was just like silent. And I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a problem. Like, yeah.
And it was
good. And it was. But yeah. See, this is the thing with this movie. As I talk about it, the more I talk about it, the more I don't care about that car scene as much. And I recommend it. I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it, people. If you're a Son and Pops Culture listener, you already know what we be about. So I think our listeners would enjoy this film. That's what I'm gonna say. I think they would enjoy it. Yeah.
It's intense. It's dramatic. It's funny. I mean, the fact that a major studio, this was from Warner Brothers, gave this movie $130 million budget for an R-rated movie of this subject matter never happens, and it probably will never happen again. Yeah. But I don't know what convinced them to do it, but just be grateful this movie exists.
Yeah, and if you're suffering from superhero fatigue, this ain't Deadpool.
This ain't it.
So you go right ahead and settle in. It's a good ride. I don't want to tell you too much because it all comes together. And it'll give you something to chew on, I think, when it's over to think about, because it is relevant to the current situation.
Yeah, which is crazy because this was made well over a year ago.
Yeah.
And like going in, the reviews for this were crazy, and I was like, is this movie going to be that good? And also, I knew this was coming out, and I was like, oh, Paul Thomas Anderson, I might get around to it. And his movies, I haven't seen all of them. Some of his movies I love, some of them they're just not my type of movie.
That's that range. Yeah.
He has range, and it's not because a fault of him; it's just a personal preference.
Yeah.
So it's like, is this movie going to be that good, or is it going to just not be for me? I think it is that good.
I think so too. I think, you have Boogie Nights, you have There Will Be Blood. I put it on that side of his filmography. As the good.
Am I ready to say it's his best?
I don't know about that.
I'm not. We'll see. I said I'm not ready, but like if someone were to say, I could see their argument.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough.
It's better than Boogie Nights.
I wasn't saying Boogie Nights was his best.
Okay.
I was saying There Will Be Blood.
Oh yeah, right now I would say There Will Be Blood's his best.
Yeah,
I would.
Boogie Nights is the most entertaining of his movies, but that's a whole other story. When that movie came out, I was like 22 years old. My friends that were saying they were Dirk Diggler. So yeah.
It's still
good
movie.
But I'm just but this was good. There were some hard hitting moments in it for sure. And Leo did the damn thing. He did. I mean, nobody was a slouch, man. When's award season start?
I mean, it's starting.
I'm saying because
nominations till January, like December for stuff.
Well, I'm putting it out there as a front runner.
So The Rock will be in leading. Sean Penn will be in supporting.
Well, I didn't say that. I know, but I know that. But what I'm saying is just like the standard. Like if you see this movie and you see what Sean Penn does, and you're like, yeah, that's a nomination worthy performance. The Rock needs to actually bring something besides shedding a tear on command. is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? He has, because Sean,
Oh,
that character that Sean
yeah.
playing the Colonel, he's so complex. It was like, what the fuck? This
Mm-hmm.
guy, you
And he
know.
you don't realize that you don't see that character, and you're like, oh, look what Sean Penn's doing. You're like, oh, look at Sergeant or Colonel Lockjaw.
Yeah, Colonel. I literally, when they first showed him, I literally went, is that Sean Penn? And then I was like, yeah, that's Sean. It's kind of like same thing with Robert Downey Jr. and Oppenheimer. I was like, oh shit, that's RDJ, you know. So, but I just and so he was great. Leo was great. Regina Hall, for the little bit of time we had her, she was great.
I know, she was good.
Yeah,
she was
like
good.
I was just like, it was like one of the moments where I'm like, I love seeing. What's that?
Benicio del Toro was good.
Yeah, he's always. I feel like the more casual he gets to be in a film, the better he is. Like he just shows up like, let's we'll drink these Modelo's and do it.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm just like, this guy's like, it's crazy. Like his method is so just like, yeah, we're doing a thing. He said, what did he say? He said, you're a bad hombre. You're a bad hombre. Like, yeah, I dug all that. I dug all of it. Yeah. So yeah,
it was good. Real quick, did you catch the guy in Lost? That was the show Lost. Locke's dad was in this movie, and he was playing a jerk in this movie too.
Cheech Marin?
Yeah, he was the old guy in the Christmas Adventurers Club.
Oh, Locke's dad. I was thinking of
Oh,
yeah, I was thinking
Jack's
about
dad.
Hurley's dad was Cheech. Like I was like, what? Oh. Yeah, it was, and he was playing an old.
I know. Like, yeah. I was like, I hate him in this too.
Yeah, he's very. And I looked at him like he's old now. Like I thought, he's old. They didn't have to do much to be like, you just sit there and look old and look like you probably racist. And he was like, 10-4, buddy.
I got.
He's like, just
he's like, I'm a method for this.
They're like, you have 3 lines. How come you're like calling everybody out of their name? I understand the character, but yeah, and then the other guy, I don't know his name. Every woman in America probably does because he was in Ghost. He was Sam Wheat's best friend. He's the one, spoilers, that set up for Patrick Swayze's character to be killed in Ghost. And then he was the president in Scandal next to Kerry Washington.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
And I'm like, this guy always plays the guy that looks like a good guy, but he's a jerk. Like he's always like the nice looking white guy that you would never think. I'm trying to find his name. And he actually is a dick. Like I'm like, that's so crazy. That is so crazy. Like he's like actually I remember seeing him getting interviewed after Ghost saying he's like, yeah, I'm like the most hated man in America right now. And I'm like, that's so funny. But he always plays that guy.
Yeah.
Like he looks good in front of the camera.
Tony Goldwyn.
That's his name.
Tony Goldwyn's his name.
Well, yep, he is. He plays a type. He does it well. But yeah, he was good. Yeah, everybody was good. Everybody was good. If you get a chance to see it, people, go see it. If you want me to go with you, let me know. I'd probably go again. Yeah.
See in theaters because it's shot in Vista Vision. I don't know.
Is that what that was? That's why it
looks
looked
good.
the way it looked. Okay.
Yeah,
I could tell it looked different, especially in that car scene. It looked different. So okay. Yeah. So what? Out of 5?
True. I bumped it up to a 5 out of 5.
Did you really?
I'm being more generous with my 5 out of 5s.
Okay. I give it 4.5
nowadays. I would give it a 4.75 if I could.
Here you go. Well, you can't.
But they don't do that. It's either. I mean, I guess saying it, 4.75. But on Letterboxd, I can't. I wish I could do a quarter star.
Yeah. I give it 4.5.
So I bumped over to a 5.
Yeah.
The more I thought about it, the more I was like, man, that movie was doing a lot.
It was. It was doing it well. Doing it well. So yeah. I'm trying to think of more stuff I liked about it. I liked how then I'll let it go. I liked how the outcomes of things were realistic. Like they weren't Hollywood. They were
like it did get crazy, but
Yeah, but it wasn't like, oh, here's a little happy ending just to make you feel better. We're not going to just make you feel better. Like it's like
Yeah.
some things would happen. And it was just like, yeah, that happened. But we can't
Mm-hmm.
talk about it because we'll spoil stuff. But yeah, yep, I liked it. Like, all right, for instance, that part. You remember when Sean Penn said, No? All right, then we'll talk about it later.
No.
Okay.
Wait, give me context. What
In the
was the
church.
scene? Oh, yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was a
Yeah.
good scene. That whole
It
church
was
scene.
yeah, that was really good. It's really good.
Funny, tense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like when she says, "Why is your shirt so tight?"
Yeah.
He's like,
You're insinuating.
He's like, I'm not gay. If that's what you're
I'm not.
insinuating, I'm not a
Yeah.
homosexual. And I'm
what?
like, it'll go from that to like,
Yeah.
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 But his
Why's your
reaction,
shirt-
I'm like, there's people
Yeah.
like that. It's like get
Yes.
defensive.
Yeah. Why is your shirt so tight? Yeah. His
Mhm.
first response was, "I'm not gay."
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? Like,
And it'll
oh
have
my
you
gosh.
laughing, and then have you like,
Yeah.
what is about to
Yeah.
happen?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. So yeah, folks. One battle after another. Isn't that all life really is? Just one battle after another. But it doesn't have to be. But anyways, check it out.
It's not a downer movie too. I don't want to like get people in that headspace.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, surprisingly, it's not actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For like the subject matter and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You have anything else?
For those of you who are wondering, One Piece is still dope. That's all I can say. I started watching Bleach, and I'm near the end of the Soul Society arc, and I cannot believe I did not watch this with you, but you reminded me that I was fracking, so I was never home. But you got to enjoy this masterpiece. Oh my gosh. Somebody asked me why I started to watch Bleach, and I said because I realized after you let me watch 2 episodes of the 1,000-Year Blood War that I did not deserve to be watching it because I had actually never fully watched the original series. So now I'm watching it, and it is beyond my expectations, especially for one of the original like big 3. For when it was made, for how good it is by today's standards.
Storytelling's
that's my thing. I mean, the animation is fine; it's good, but I'm like,
I mean, it's 20 years old.
20-some years old, but I mean, I'm not bothered by the animation at all, and the story is. I honestly feel like what you said might be true. Like if we'd have been watching One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach at the same time, Bleach would have probably been a must. It would have been a must for me.
There is a moment, with the Soul Society arc. I'm like, I think this is the best. Obviously, I don't think that now, but when I was watching, I was like, this might be the best.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm 3 episodes left in Soul Society, and I'm like, wow. But then I've also heard that this is as good as it gets, so I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
for
downside.
If you take the 3 OGs and you line up their first 60 episodes side by side,
good point.
Bleach cooks.
He wins the 100, but
he wins the 100
the marathon.
Yeah, you got that. Yeah, you got that. That's exactly it. Because wow. Yeah, because I think
you're right.
By episode 60, Naruto, we had Zabuza.
We had the tuning exams.
We had tunings.
Zabuza was episode like 15.
Yeah, true. But One
you
Piece,
had the tuning exams, which was like would be tough competition with Bleach. But
I'm gonna look
One
it up
Piece,
real
you didn't
fast.
start liking it until episode 40.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, let me see, One Piece episode 60. Let me see what happens. I'll tell you. 60.
I'll look up Naruto.
Okay.
Yeah, Bleach. It doesn't take long for it to get really good.
Man, I don't know. Now What is it? What is Naruto?
I'm still scrolling. Episode 60. Oh, so by this time, this episode 60 was Naruto versus Neji. So we did have some really good moments in that.
Yeah. Fuck.
Up until that point.
Yeah, we had some good moments.
It's tough. It's really close.
Yeah. Yeah, because
That's
One
pretty
Piece, they're about to cross over to the Grand Line, which means they've already done a lot. A lot. Yeah. That's a toughie.
So that's why it's the
Yeah.
golden age of anime.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Mercy. Cool. But that was Anime Corner, people. And I guess for those of our comic book fans, your ears perked up. DC has once again retconned Jason Todd, the second Batman's return. For those of you who don't know,
his return.
In 1989, well, in 1985, DC replaced Dick Grayson's Robin with Jason Todd. He just was a newer, younger Robin for Batman to have a sidekick because Dick Grayson had outgrown being Robin and became Nightwing with the Teen Titans. That being said, it was thought that the fan base hated Jason Todd. So around 89,
not long after,
they did DC Comics did a phone-in vote. You could call in and vote to see if Jason Todd was going to live or was going to be killed off. And Jason Todd was voted to die by the DC comic book fans. It was 89 votes that separated him. I think 9,000 people called in and 89 votes separated it. And he died in, I think, 1989 or something like that. And he stayed dead until the early 2000s when he was brought back as the Red Hood. And it was actually cool the way they brought him back. But they never explained how he came back to life. They just brought him back as an adult, as a new character.
Figure it out later.
Yeah, so then when they finally explained how he was brought back to life, they said that Superboy was punching the dimensional walls and it was altering reality. Dumb. It was really bad. It was really bad. And it created a glitch where Jason Todd still did die, but then Superboy punched the reality walls. And instead of being dead, he just came back to life, like in the grave. But he was buried alive. It was just a hot fucking mess. Bad comic writing. It was by Jeff Johns. It was bad.
He did that.
He wrote, that was him.
In his prime?
Yeah. In his prime.
That's Jeff Johns' prime.
And he wrote that nonsense. And it was just bad. And everybody knew it was bad. Well, recently DC Comics was like, yeah, this is bad. And I don't even know what writer did it. But they finally were like, look, this is what actually happened. And all it was Talia al Ghul knew he was dead. Well, knew he had died. And she went and dug up his body and put it in the Lazarus pit and brought him back to life. Because that's what the Lazarus pit does. Her dad uses it all the time. And that's why Jason Todd came back to life.
And that would make sense why he's unhinged as well.
Yes, because it makes you crazy too. It makes you crazy. Yep. So
so simple.
Jeff Johns might have really been overthinking that one.
Yeah, he really was. He really was.
So
I actually don't mind that change. So
even though I do think in the original Jeff Johns one, after the dimensional walls and he dug himself out and he was like,
he goes to Talia.
Yeah, he was homeless. He was homeless, and he does something, and somebody recognizes, like he gets attacked on the street. He doesn't move. Somebody recognizes the move as like something Robin had done to him before. Connects the dots. Word gets back. They get him, dump him in the Lazarus pit. You know what I mean? To try to jar his memory. Yeah. So he does eventually end up with Talia at some point there too. So they just cut off the dumb part with the dimensional walls. But so that happened. That actually is all I got, or all I have. So
that's all I have as well.
Well, so until next time, he's Son
and he's Pops.
And thank you for listening. Bon Kai.
It's Son and Pops.